Howdy everybody and welcome back to BTD6. So we're going to be doing another 2TC. We need one with good overlap, good placement, perhaps scrapyard. I don't always want to do these. You know what? I am going to do one of these, a resort run, just because I'm for sure know it's capable. But I don't know, do you guys get tired of seeing just the same few maps? I want to do one of our last primary monkeys. Actually, is it our last primary monkey? It might be. Wow, I placed him terribly, apparently. There's a better spot. You can put him right in the middle or something. Well, maybe we just get the range upgrade. Nah, we're not. We'll just do this, though. Here. There you go. That's a lot better. But we're going to do him plus engineer, I think. Top path ice monkey, top path engineer. I think that could be very good and cool and fun and handsome, etc., etc. You know? I think it could be good for all. Anyway, I'm gonna say already, if you like the video, please do leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and leave a comment. This one was not suggested by anybody specific. I just kind of felt like doing this one. I think over here is probably going to be best. Oh, I will give you a small update on what I'm working on. So, I have BTD6 on a couple accounts, right? I have it on mobile, on phone as well. So what I'm going to be doing is attempting to like unlock all the heroes on an alt account so that I can just quick jump into co-op. And then I can do 2 hero TCs. You know, we're going to go ahead and buy sentry guns. We don't need cold snap until wave 24. We probably want enhanced freeze just for the stats boosting, right? My only issue with having to go for the 2 hero TC is it takes like a lot of time to hit all the heroes, you know, but that's okay. I think it'll be fine. But we actually got like not lose and actually build up monkey money. I don't know, Corvus is probably one of them we could do. We could probably do Sada. I get the feeling that Dandy Monkey can work. I kind of want to try Ancient Portal for the map. I don't know if you guys know which one that is. That's one where there are multiple spots that buff heroes, right? I think it could be really, really, really good for 2 hero TCs. In fact, a Brittle with somebody else might work great there because Brittle gets boosted XP on that map. So would Silas. Just some things to think about, right? Sentry Expert is going to be very good. I actually don't know which path we want to go. Probably larger service area would be my bet, though. Just because, I mean, it is, you know, more range, and also we don't really need the slow, and we wanted the what am I trying to say? What do you call that thing, dude? The bonus Moab damage. I'm sorry. So this removes camo. I don't know if he hits every camo balloon. I feel like from here he probably does, right? We have not enough for Sentry Expert yet. Sorry, I'm also a little distracted because I was running my first game on mobile already. I don't know the best way to farm levels early on when you don't have anything unlocked. And I don't really have good monkey money farming either. Yeah, that's the only thing. Until we get... Okay, so I guess we want to push Sentry Expert like immediately, right? That way we can also pop the frozen balloons. We don't get refreeze, do we? No, we don't. That's okay. I don't think we need refreeze. I wonder if we have enough camo popping power off of this. We're gonna hit Sentry Expert very soon, at least. That'll help us a lot. Does it decamo white and zebra balloons? Oh. If not, then we have an issue, right? Just straight up. I guess we see on wave 37. Oh, that'd be so lame if it doesn't, though, you know? Wow, this is already a lot stronger. Holy cow, dude. I don't know how good Ice Shards is. I always called it a bad upgrade. I think it might not be a bad upgrade, I'll be honest. I mean, it does just kind of give you... They did nerf Super Brittle in this last update, partially because I think of how Ice Shards works and stuff. Like, it gives you so much pierce by things just popping into other things, you know? Let's see. We could get embrittlement. We probably should just get both tier 4s, honestly, and then we'll choose our tier 5 as we need them. This is wave 37. 37 is important because it will show us if we can pop camo whites, or at least decamo whites. No, dude. Man, that's too bad. Well, then I guess that this 2TC doesn't work. What is something that works with Super Brittle, though? It needs to have camo detection inherently. Oh, maybe we could do like a sub-commander? We could also put him on the water here. Okay. Maybe we go carrier flagship. Oh yeah, because Super Brittle removes the lead immunity as well. Maybe we could do Apache Prime. You know, I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay. So I've decided we're going to try the M.A.D, I think. I think the M.A.D will be pretty good. And once we get the tier 3 upgrade, we also pop all types of balloons, so we don't have to worry about... I guess it kind of defeats super embrittlement, but the attack rate and all that's good, and then I think Super Brittle can handle ceramics, I think. Because that'll be our big weakness, right? Like, ceramics are bad for the M.A.D. Like, real bad. I don't know exactly how the numbers work, but it's kind of comical just how bad the M.A.D is at popping ceramics. I don't totally get it. I think it's just, like, basically the M.A.D actually does do, like, base damage. Or a little bit above base damage, maybe like 5 damage, right? Let's just say. But then it gets like plus 50 damage to Moabs or something per shot, or something ridiculous like that, you know? I got distracted because we were losing because we couldn't pop camo whites. I was saying something about like 2 hero TCs, right? I think Ancient Portal would be a lot of fun because it also gives us access to MIB camo on any hero we want. And it gives us access to bonus damage if we need. Like, it gives us a lot of options. Oh, we didn't get that. That's what's going on. I'm sorry. I completely didn't realize we haven't even upgraded any of those things. That might make a difference. Actually, permafrost makes quite a big difference, it looks like. Maybe we can... This is really awkward right here at this moment, right? Because the stuff that's freezing, yeah, like we can... Perhaps it's actually location on the Dartling Gunner now, right? Because right now I can't shoot past all these frozen balloons, dude. There we go. That's a little better. Maybe I can point down there a little bit. Okay. Ah! Man, I might have to restart this again. I'll be right back again. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back, I think. Dude, these last couple runs have actually required, like, thinking and strategy a little bit, which shouldn't actually be an issue, but yeah, basically I changed the Dartling Gunner's placement. Once we can hit 4K dollars, it really doesn't matter, but like until then, this kind of sucks, right? And this is why right here, we just don't have the ice popping power. So yeah, I think just leaving him locked here seems to be working well enough, right? It's not too bad. We'll pop leads using the ice monkey, yeah. And his pierce is so high, like his range basically I need it so that he's shooting is not going to be downrange of the ice monkey. And I think I finally got it situated well enough. I'm leaving him locked for now just because I don't really think I need to micro and I don't really feel like micro. Are we getting pierce capped there? Man, the slow effect off of the off of the ice effect. Is it permafrost? It's actually pretty significant. Is he attacking too fast sometimes? Huh. Yeah, he doesn't have refreeze, so he actually attacks too fast and his freezes don't overlap, thus giving him even worse freeze time now. I wonder what does that. Does Ice Shards give him an attack speed boost or something? Because at some point, it was working fine. I don't know. Yeah, wave 31, a little nervous. Yeah, it's not great. We have enough for embrittlement at this point, too. Maybe we just start microing again. Can you pop with laser shock? Can you pop frozen balloons? No, but it is a significant... Oh, but it makes the ice shards go off. Okay, this works. Okay. Man, apparently I'm actually having to learn for this one. So, we can actually use ice shards now. The full ice shard effect, I should say. Yeah, look at that. That might be enough. Although, no, we get enough money by the time the Moab shows up. And then after the first Moab, we'll have embrittlement as well. It'll be okay. Do you guys know how many ceramic balloons are in the rushes on wave 78? Apparently it might be 75. Man, one single thing slipped by, huh? That's my bad. I didn't have the best placement spots. I think every place down here we can get the ice shards working. It's these zebra balloons that keep sneaking by because we have one pierce on this build. Ah, this is tough. We're close to affording hydro rocket pods, but we might have to buy the other upgrade first. I didn't really want to. Is this actually using ice shards? It's hard to tell. There you go. Like, there you go. It's working. Sort of. This one zebra balloon. Okay, I was gonna say, if this one zebra balloon slips by again, I'm gonna be not actually frustrated, but shocked. Actually, it looks like this spot might be better to point at. It just feels awkward. Because, like, what if we don't get the ice shards to pop off like this? Sheesh. Hey, oh my goodness, though, we're almost at hydro rocket. Thank goodness. In fact, I think we get it this wave. Thank goodness for Ice Monkey's Pierce. Alright, we get hydro rocket pods. Oh my goodness, it's so much better, dude. This one actually took a little bit of practice. And by practice, I mean a few attempts to actually get it right. Do you guys know that the second hero you unlock is Gwendolyn? I always thought it was Striker Jones. Oh, I see why. Okay. Oh no, does that make sense? You unlock Gwendolyn, and then you go to Magic Monkeys, and you unlock Striker Jones, and you get Support Monkeys, then you unlock Open, and you get nothing. Okay. I don't know. Apparently it only takes one hard game mode to unlock level 20. Wow, okay, so without embrittlement, he does nothing there. Okay. I should have known that already, but it may have slipped my mind. What time is it? Oh my goodness. It is mid-afternoon. I don't know about you guys, but it is a good day. It's the weekend for me still. This is recorded right after the episode that went up yesterday for you guys. Someday, you ever had just a busy week and then it's not busy on the weekend and it just kind of feels amazing? That's kind of where I am today, you know? It's a good weekend. Baby's sleepy, he's doing well. Wife is sleepy, she's doing well. Everybody's just a sleepy Saturday. Feels good, you know? Overall, I mean, as you can see, Hydra rocket pods. This is Hydra, this should, yeah. I always feel like Rocket Storm should be the first one, because Hydra rocket pod sounds way cooler. But, Hydra rocket pods does pretty good all the way up in the mid-game. All the way up to the M.A.D, it should be, I mean, one Rocket Storm could carry you really far in this game. Like, it's not gonna beat 80 plus very easily, but it's gonna have impact all the way up to wave 80 at least, you know. Wave 49 is a bit of a scary wave. This is the big rush, but again, I think, honestly, you know what, let's try this. I want to see if this procs ice shards when it freezes and I shoot it with. Like, if I do this, are ice shards gonna proc? Yes. So like, I could point down here and get way more procs out of the ice monkey. Currently, we don't need it, but it is worth considering. With embrittlement too, look at that damage boost from embrittlement, dude. Holy cow. What is it, like +2 damage? That's just a guess. I have no clue legitimately what it is, but it's not 0. We will be getting super brittle before we get rocket storm, I will say that. I have no need for rocket storm immediately, and super brittle is very good. They did nerf it. I think I mentioned that at the start of the video. They did nerf rocket storm or super brittle, but I think even still it'll be very strong. It ended up being, I think it attacked too fast. And one of the things that super brittle does is it can pop frozen balloons, unlike like without refreeze. So the whole downside of like needing something else to proc ice shards the whole time is not necessary, while still getting the enhanced freeze effect and stuff, I think. Yeah, we are going to get it this wave even, it looks like. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, look at what he did here, watch. Look at that, like he just... How does he handle a Moab, actually? I mean, he does it fine. I think these two together, especially with Rocket Storm and active ability, that is, we should have a lot of options to get through this. Yeah, look at that damage, dude. Wait, hold on. Ceramics have 10 HP. He's hitting them down, back down below ceramics in one hit. Dude, what the heck? That thing is strong. Look at that. He fully pops it if it's a pre-damaged ceramic player. Yeah, that's pretty good. What is super brittle, like +8 damage or something? It's a good tower. What do you guys think the best of the ice towers are? Of the ice monkey towers are? It's hard for me to say. I think, bottom path, if you're using it with a tower that struggles with DDTs, it's like really, really good. I should probably just buy Rocket Storm, thinking about it. I'm gonna start pointing down here, it looks like. It doesn't really help that much to get a jump on the damage when everything dies to ice shards. The big thing is we're worried post wave 80, I think, when we're dealing with a lot of Moabs, because what's helping right now is that the ice shards are going off constantly, right? Honestly, the way ice shards hits is reminiscent of like bottom path Desperado. Look at that Pierce. I don't know what the Pierce cap is on super brittle. It might just be that ice shards don't, like, they have a different count. I don't know. But man, that is really strong. Alright, look at that. I don't know. Oh, is it everything that... Do you just have a larger freeze rate? No. You know what? Clearly, I don't know how any of this works. That's okay, though. In this mid-game, what do we need? 70k? I mean, we get that pre-wave 90, right? 35. That's 45 plus 70k. Yeah, we had that wave like 88, 89. Okay. I actually do think Super Brittle does solve the ceramics issue as well. I think this will work now. It's kind of... I haven't been failing as much recently doing these beginner map 2 TCs again. It's been kind of nice showing it. Wait, does he slow Moabs? Look at that. He does slow Moabs. I thought that was only a bottom path thing. Man, I'm learning so much about towers doing this. You know that? Hey, this marks, by the way, the end of our first set of top path 2 TCs. This is every primary top path 2 TC completed. Which doesn't sound like a lot. It's actually a very clunky thing to say, but I think it's impressive still. Whoops. Yes. Wait, did we do Balloon Crush actually? Hold on. I meant to do Balloon Crusher, but I may not have actually recorded it, now that I think about it. This marks the second to last 2TC for top path primary. Hey, that's okay though. I'm cool with that. Every tower, minus the ones that you can't do chimps with, right? Every tower has a 2TC, I think, question mark. Right? I've heard that T-Rex can do it. I don't know if like the Condor can or if Great White Shark can. Orca, sorry. If Orca can, I highly doubt Great White Shark can. I don't know, it's a tier 3. Some tier 3s are just like stupid busted. I don't think that's one of them though. I think it is actually plus 8 damage, right? Look at that. He's doing 9 on a hit. Who has more pops? It's actually pretty even. I don't know the timing that we should be using on this ability. I'm just gonna pop it here to speed this wave up. One of the downsides of Resort is just the shape of the map means it takes longer to play typically, right? It is a long map, but that's just because if the loop was on the other side of the map, I think it would still be a good map. It would just be a lot more efficient to play, you know? We are over a third of the way done to getting the M.A.D. I really think with this spot on Resort, seeing the way that he just has time to attack constantly, I don't think ceramics are going to be an issue for us. It's a little bit of a shame. I was actually hoping that we could use Super Brittle's decamo to handle all the camo effects. We needed a tower with camo detection, I think. Super Brittle and Embrittlement doesn't strip all properties, right? It just strips lead properties. It's too bad. I think it'd be really cool if it stripped all properties, honestly. That way, it's the only tower that does that effectively. Well, M.A.D doesn't really strip the properties, but it gives you normal damage. It's the only tower that does that actually, Rubber Gold. Because Rubber Gold does strip, well, it doesn't strip camo. It strips resistances though, right? Instead of just lead. Super Brittle really does do everything, huh? We gotta think for a tier 4 tower that costs what, 10k? 13k? I mean, it's got almost 10% of the pops on the whole map, or well under 10% of the cash that it takes to make, or that it takes to play chimps, you know? Look at that damage, dude, holy cow. Anyway, I have not been talking about things really this episode. I've mostly just been yapping about the game. Anyway, did you guys see that I hit 1,200 subscribers? Do you guys look at the subscriber count of the people that you watch? That's a question I'm not sure of. I've noticed that I typically check it out the first time I go to watch a video. I don't really think it has an impact on if I subscribe, but I am always curious. More than anything. Ooh, these reinforced are a little brutal, dude. Okay, okay. It's showing us what we're going up against. The mid-80s might be a real pain. This man does nothing against, what is it, 2 damage at a time, plus the shock damage. But then he gets super brittled, and it's like way more. Holy cow. Do you guys like the Dartling Gunner? It's one of those towers that you have to micro. And I know that's not for everybody, so I'm kind of curious. We get 20k in the next 3 waves. Oh my goodness, dude, wow. We might be okay still. Yeah, we're fine. It looks worse than it is. I think we're gonna have to start using the ability regularly though. Well, it's weird, when we have bigger rushes, it's actually a little easier, because we can set off the ice shards better, which will damage everything, you know? Yeah, look at this. When we have full ice shards going, it's way more effective. Look at that, jeez. 17k away. I'm not too worried then. I think it'll be wave 85. We do have to deal with the double ZOMG wave. That wave might be a little tough. That is wave 85, right? 87 is quadruple. This wave is worth a deceptively high amount to me. Does he get refreeze properties? Is that what's happening? He does actually get... He gets the bottom path properties still. Having refreeze is really good, as you can tell. Well, it's gonna be close. It'll probably be wave 85, because I think wave 84 is a pretty low income wave. I don't think it's worth 8k, at least. You know, this is a question I haven't asked in a while. I haven't asked since I got this new mic and actually got it running properly. Does my audio still sound good these days? I imagine it does at this point. It's one of those... Wow, we are... Oh, I'm just gonna pop this ability early to try to get things sped up. Because with these ZOMGs moving faster too, we need everything we can get to pop them. Do you guys pay attention to what Monkey Knowledge does? There are a few Monkey Knowledges that are really good that I never pay mind to just because I almost exclusively play chimps, right? Whoops. There we go. Can you handle the ceramics? Yes. Okay. Assuming we don't get like pierce capped, right? We got ceramics. Wow. Yeah, okay, no, this is fine. Look at that. But like, there is a Monkey Knowledge that makes Rocket Storm actually stun balloons. Did you know that? The few that everybody knows, you know, like Mana Shield and starting with $200 extra, like obviously those exist. There's so many that I forget about. Like glue lasting longer, I think is one of them. I think there's one that gives tack shooter bonus pierce, isn't there? At least on fire. We can have normal damage, right? Oh yeah, big time. I've always felt like rocket pods should be explosive damage. I'm glad it's not. That's just always how it's felt to me. Yeah, this is pretty good. I think at this point we kind of just coast, right? 94, 96, 98. We might need to actually reposition our aim because right now we're only using like half our bullets, I think. And we still have the ability to use 2, so... Can I just shoot him to proc? Is it better to just point down here? Kind of feels like it is for handling the ceramics, at least. We just need a little bit of help with ceramics, it feels like. What if I use the ability? How does the ability look? Pretty good. I feel like once you build a M.A.D, a lot of things that if you can build the M.A.D, just work with the M.A.D, right? It handles all... Wow. Look at how little it does. Oh, it actually does like 2 to 3 damage. Wow. Because I think some of those reinforced leads weren't popping instantly. That's wild. Okay. I mean, 96 and 98 are like the 2 bulkiest waves in the game. If we can beat those, we're pretty set. I do think 97 is a good showcase of high just M.A.D damage. It's actually thousands of damage per shot. Holy cow. What are you doing? I mean, you've done a quarter of the damage overall. Yeah, it's thousands at a time. Okay. And the next wave is mostly hard just due to the reinforced BFBs, but we pop those down so fast. I think it doesn't matter. Let's shoot through the ceramics. Yeah, it looks like we got a little bit pierce capped there, maybe. On like one ceramic. It popping Moabs in one go, even up to wave 99. It's crazy, dude. And watch it just shred the bad. Holy cow. It was so strong it destroyed the ceramics from it too. Hey, that's a new beast handler. Anyway, we showed off Super Brittle pretty well there. I think it's kind of interesting on a 2TC. You kind of need to be a little picky about what tower you pair with it. It needs to have camo to some degree because you can't pop camo whites, which means like the camo stripping is a little of a letdown to me at least. Anyway, I'm gonna call it there. Did I ever tell you guys that I hit mastery rank stuff? Anyway, I'm gonna call it there. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like. It means a lot to me. Subscribe if you want to see more, leave a comment. It all helps a lot. All right, thanks, bye.